All right, I'm at 306 Agate Street. I am outside in the backyard. I've already cleaned this line multiple times, both ways. I'm out in the middle of the yard. The cleanouts will be hard to find if the grass kind of grows over it like it was today, but it's close to the brick, around where the two semicircles meet, if that makes sense. There's like a tree over here, the back door straight over here. Anyways, so let's go ahead and start snaking back up towards the house. I did snake up this route 40 feet from the riser to the vent, or from the vent to the riser, however you want to see it. The cast had moderate scale, just general build up. There were some roots. I did pull out a small amount, but the cast felt great, looked great. Doesn't really seem to have any issues. Doesn't seem to have any rot on the bottom. That's good. I have snaked this line both ways 3 times. You will see a little bit of roots here and there left on the drain. I've snaked it with 4-inch blades twice, at least both ways, as well as the 3-inch blades with the kink on the end of the line. Sometimes you just can't get every single little piece. That's why they always grow back. So right here is our clay to cast transition. We'll call it 33 feet. So all that was clay before us. So I apologize, I got ahead of myself. The cast still looks good. There's not that much rot evidence on the bottom. We do have a little hump there, and we kind of little scaled up here, but that's not too bad. At least it's not a you kind of have a stair step up here, and this is where I can't get my camera past. We start to go up the house. So we're about 40 feet from the vent stack, or the as far as we can get in from outside to the riser. Cast looks to be in pretty good condition. It does kind of turn funny there, and it is scaled up, but that is very normal for the age of the house. And it seems like we got 7 feet of cast, and we're in clay with some minor root intrusion, but the clay here looks to be in good shape. The circumference of or the diameter of the inside pipe looks to be in good. There's not really much offset. You'll see those fittings, and sometimes they look like they're kind of, maybe not 100% perfectly on each other, but... Sorry, I just had to get rid of a call from dispatch. I'll call them back after my camera inspection. So, anyways, we are coming out of the riser, the outside riser. The one closest to the fence goes towards the house. That's so that we don't have a dead space in the middle. And then we'll go from the clean out that's closest to the house out to the street. And that will be 40 feet as well. So we have 80 feet from inside to the street that we could snake. Looks like this middle section is PVC. There also is another section of PVC out the ways, and we'll note that when we get there. So zero out my distance reader once more on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. And now we're once again looking at clay. We'll kind of have some more very minor offsets. That is, we'll have one right here, so that kind of explains why I can't get those roots on the side. They're really hard to get. I was really trying to get those roots on the right side, but you do have a little bit of a separation in the drain. This is nothing that needs to be repaired necessarily now, because my 4-inch blades are able to get through there really quickly and good. And right now we got water running, but it's not collecting water. So you don't have any standing water. You don't have any, you don't have a major offset. You don't have any cracks or anything like that. But it does look like that is where our most root intrusion is. So I have a handful that I pulled out this way. It looks like it's coming from this spot. I'm going to call that a very minor offset, and I would just recommend yearly cleaning on this. One day, it will get worse, and then the technician cleaning the line will not be able to get his biggest blades through there, which mine would be 4 inches. If they have to go down to the 3, and then if they ever can't get 3 in, then they're talking about fixing the line, or if it's ever causing a backup. But right now, I don't think this is necessarily worth or needing to be repaired at this time, because cleaning this was very easy, and we were able to get all the roots out very methodically. We do have some minor root intrusion here and there. I think there's another one right here. I got the vast majority of that one out as well. The biggest spot of root seemed to be at the beginning, and then there's periodically some minor roots. So all in all, well, let me go ahead and just point out that we're now transitioning back to PVC 25 feet away. So there was a repair done here at some time. And this is all the way to the street. The city might have fixed this for all we know. I'm not quite sure. So I'm actually getting 30, we'll call it 36 this time. I thought it was 40 the first. All in all, this drain from inside to outside, starting from the vent stack, you have some dips and turns that are normal. Cast is scaled up from the minerals in the water. That is natural. But we do not have much of any evidence of rot on the bottom, which is good. Then we will transition from cast to clay at 7 feet. From 7 feet to around 35, we turn to PVC where my riser is at 40 feet. There are minor root intrusion in that clay section before the outside risers. From the outside risers to the street, we have a pretty major root intrusion just past the risers, with some minor root intrusion past it, a very minor offset where the biggest root is, and then from where the clay turns to PVC, it's beautiful from there out to the city. So for future technicians, this is really good access. The drain's in great condition comparatively. Root intrusion is very normal for dry climates like Colorado, and we service houses that have been having root intrusions for sometimes 50, 60 years, as long as they're maintaining it once a year and keeping on that schedule. It should be good. Gravity would be more of an issue for long term, in my opinion. So anyways, line's in great condition. If there's any other questions, revert to the invoice summary. There will be a text version of this job summary on that. If you have any further questions, give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb. Thank you very much.